My father knew a shortcut through the town that nobody else used, a cutting down behind the hardware store and through a gap in the fence that did not appear on any map. We asked him where it went. He said it goes where you need to go 10 minutes before. Keep cutting. Some shortcuts are a kind of inheritance. He walked it every day for 30 years, in all the seasons, through the different fears of weather and of age. The gap in the fence got smaller as his shoulders got more dense with the years, but still he fit through. Still he came out the other side, and still the hill on the far end brought him out exactly where he needed to be, as if the shortcut there had been designed specifically for him. The shortcut is pulling me under. I can hear the gap in the fence thunder. 30 years of cutting through the same back way behind the hardware store is claim. On 10 minutes nobody else could find. Cut, gap, fence through. Cut, gap, fence through. Cut, gap, 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 fence, fence through, through. Cut, gap, gap, fence, fence through, through. Cut, gap, 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 fence through, through. Narrow, fit, narrow, no. Cut, gap. I found the gap by accident one morning, cutting through on a day without a warning, that I would end up behind the hardware store. Saw the fence and felt the pull before I understood what I was looking at. Stepped through and came out where the hill went flat, and brought me out exactly where I needed. Arrived 10 minutes early unimpeded. Stood there with a shortcut in my feet. They say the dead release the roots they walk, but my father left his shortcut in the fence. I do not need the hardware store to still be there. I only need the gap and the hill on the other side. The hill on the other side. Trust the gap in the fence. My father knew a shortcut through the town that nobody else used, a cutting down behind the store and through a gap that fits exactly one man, 30 years of it. I found it on a morning by mistake, arriving 10 minutes early in his wake. Leave your mark, we are still cutting through. Gap is still there, the hill is still his. The fence remembers every shoulder that squeezed through it. Oh, hey. Squeezed through it. Shadow lab worried. When I was young, my father read to me from a chair beside the lamp, and I could see his shadow on the bedroom wall behind, a shape so large it filled the entire blind. Expanse of plaster with the weight of him, a giant in the land. lamplight at the rim. Keep reading. Some shadows are the shape of safety. I would fall asleep before the chapter ended, his voice still going somewhere recommended by the story, and I'd awake to dark. The lamp switched off, the shadow gone, the mark of him still somehow in the air above. The bed, the particular weight of love that asks for nothing back, just reason till the child is gone to sleep and then sits still. The shadow is pulling me under. I can hear the lamplight thunder. He read until my breathing slowed, and then he sat there in the dark and read again. Read for me against the wall tonight. Shadow, lamp, wall, read. Shadow, lamp, wall. Shadow, lamp, wall, read. Shadow, shadow, lamp, lamp. Wall, wall, lamp, wall, read. Shadow, shadow, lamp. Shadow, lamp, wall, read. Shadow lamp. Shadow lamp, wall, read. Shadow lamp, wall. Shadow lamp. Shadow lamp, wall, read. Shadow lamp, wall. Shadow lamp. Shadow lamp, wall, read. Shadow lamp, wall. Shadow lamp. Night till night, no shadow lamp. I read to my own children now at night, from a chair beside a lamp and in the light. I catch my shadow on their bedroom wall and stop mid-sentence in the sudden fall of recognition. Something in the size of it against the plaster and the rise of their breathing as they go to sleep. The shadow mine now is now mine to keep. They say the dead release the rooms they filled with light, but my father left his shadow in the past. I do not need the chapter to be finished. I only need the lamp on and the shadow on the wall. The shadow on the wall. Trust the lamplight. When I was young, my father read to me from a chair beside the lamp, and I could see his shadow filling up the bedroom wall, the largest, safest thing I can recall. I cast my shadow on my children's wall tonight, reading from the chair in the same light. Leave your mark, we are still reading. The lamp is still warm, the shadow is still his. The wall remembers every night. It held that shade. It held that shade. There was a bench at the end of the ward where the families went when they could not afford to be inside the room another minute. Not from a lack of love, but too much in it. The weight of watching someone in a bed becoming something other than the thread keeps sitting. Some benches exist for the ones left standing. My mother sat there every afternoon for 6 weeks in the particular tune of hospital, the squeak of shoes, the soft announcement overhead, the coughing loft of sounds a ward makes day and night without consideration for the ones who doubt their own capacity. sat beside her on it once a Thursday. She did not speak, I did not speak the first day of understanding that some silences are not the absence of the sentences, but the sentence itself. We sat and let the corridor do what corridors get good at in a hospital. The holding of the ones outside the room, the folding of their fear into a manageable sigh. They say the dead release the rooms they lay in, but that bench held my mother 6 weeks of afternoon. I do not need the ward to still be open. I only need to know she had somewhere to sit between the visits, somewhere to sit between the visits. Trust the bench at the end of the corridor. There was a bench at the end of the ward, where the families went when they could not afford another minute in the room, but could not leave the building, neither caught between the grief. My mother sat there every afternoon at 3, gathering herself for what the room would be. Leave your mark, we are still sitting on it. The corridor is still long, the bench is still cold. The ward remembers every family it held outside the door. My grandmother kept a dress inside a bag of tissue paper sealed against the drag of time and air and light that takes the color from the things we love and makes them duller than the moment they were new and worn. The dress was blue, she wore it the morning born. Keep sealing. Some garments hold the person, fabric. She wore it once, my mother said, the day my grandfather came back from far away. A year he had been gone and she had stood at the station in that blue the way you would if you had waited long enough to know that waiting is its own particular glow. He saw her on the platform in the blue, and that was the moment she always knew he would stay. She said the dress confirmed it. The dress is pulling me under. I can hear the platform thunder. One morning in a blue that held a man back to her before their life began. Stay for me inside the tissue paper. Dress blue, platform stay. Dress blue. My mother opened it the year she died, unfolded the tissue paper at her side, and held the blue up to the winter light. The color had not gone entirely right, but close enough that something in the room shifted toward the platform and the bloom of a morning 60 years before. Two people found each other underneath the steeple of a station in a blue dress and a year apart. They say the dead released the clothes they kept for reasons, but that dress held the platform more than 60 years. I do not need the blue to be as bright as it was then. I only need my mother holding it up to the winter light. Up to the winter light. Trust the tissue paper. My grandmother kept the dress inside her bag of tissue paper sealed against the drag. Time that takes the color from the worn blue of a morning. Somebody came home. My mother held it to the light last winter, finding what the tissue tried to keep in her. Leave your mark, we are still unfolding. The bag is still sealed, the blue is still there. The dress remembers the one morning it was everything. My uncle had a drawer of undeveloped film, every roll of word inside a slim canister of plastic and of light, kept from the developing, kept from sight. For reasons none of us could understand, a man who loved photography, whose hand keep holding. Some images are better kept as possibility. He bought the camera young and shot 2 years of rolls that went into the drawer. The fears of what development might take away from what the moment felt like on the day. He pressed the shutter, said a photograph is always less than what you saw, the half of what the eye held in the actual light. He preferred the unprocessed, the might have been over the flattened and the fixed. The film is pulling me under, I can hear the unprocessed thunder. 40 years of moments in the dark, each one still a possibility, not a mark. Developed for me what cannot be developed. Film, roll, dark, keep. 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 Shoot home. Film, roll, dark, keep. Shoot no. Film, roll, dark, keep. We developed 3 of them after he died. Stood in the chemist together, side by side, waiting for the prints to come out of the machine. And when they swung into color on the paper, every face was someone 40 years younger in a place we recognized as somewhere before us, before the losses and the years that worn us into the people standing at the counter. They say the dead release the moments that they captured, but my uncle kept 40 years of light in plastic canisters. I do not need every roll to canisters are still his. The film remembers every moment he decided to keep. Joke, tell, laugh, miss. Joke, tell, laugh, miss. Joke, tell, laugh, miss. My father had a joke he told for years that nobody found funny through the tears of polite laughter that the family gave. Each Christmas like a gift nobody craved, but him he laughed before he reached the end. Each time as if the punchline was a friend. Keep telling, some jokes are only funny to the teller. The joke was not even particularly bad, just specific to a world that he had lived inside before we came along. A reference to something now too long gone to land on anyone but him. He told it at the edges and the rim of every family gathering, and we laughed the way you laugh to set someone free of the burden of a joke that missed its mark. The joke is pulling me under. I can hear the punchline thunder. He laughed before he finished every year. The same joke landing only in his ear. Tell it for me one more Christmas. Joke, tell, laugh, miss. Joke, tell, laugh, miss. Joke, tell, laugh, miss, miss. Joke, tell, laugh, miss. Joke, tell, laugh, miss. Land free, land known. Joke, tell. The first Christmas after he was gone, my uncle told a joke to carry on. The tradition got it slightly wrong. The reference of the punchline not as strong as the original, but close enough that something in the room turned less rough around the edges for a moment. All of us who knew it felt the rise and fall of his particular laugh inside the wrong version. They say the dead release the laughter that they carry, but that joke survived him in my uncle's mouth. I do not need the punchline to be perfect. I only need somebody telling it before they reach the end. Before they reach the end. Trust the laugh that comes too early. My father had a joke he told for years that nobody found funny through the tears of polite laughter given like a gift. A joke that only he could feel the lift. My uncle told it wrong last Christmas night, and every one of us laughed like it was right. Leave your mark. We are still telling it. The punchline is still his. The laugh still comes too early. The joke remembers every room that gave it a polite smile. summer, my father fell asleep in the garden chair, asleep so deep. We watched him from the kitchen window long before we understood that something wrong was not the word for it, more like a right. He had earned the afternoon, the light. Keep watching. Some sleeps are worth the watching from a window. The garden held him in that particular way of late July, spectacular and ordinary, both the bees still working, the roses he had planted never shirking from their task beside him, and his breath rose and fell so slowly close to death. In its peacefulness we did not know then that summer would not offer him again an afternoon as full as that one was. The garden is pulling me under, I can hear the July thunder. We watched him sleep from the kitchen glass, not knowing it was the last of the last. Sleep for me in the afternoon light. Sleep, garden chair, watch. Sleep, garden chair, watch. Sleep, 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 garden chair, chair, watch. Sleep, sleep, garden chair, chair, watch. Sleep, sleep, garden, sleep, sleep, garden, sleep, sleep, garden chair, watch. Breathe, still breathe, no sleep, garden. Of him in that chair, somebody took it from the kitchen there, behind the glass without him knowing it. His head to one side in the particular sit of someone fully given to the rest of an afternoon that offered him its best. Light and warmth and bees and roses, and the absolute surrender of a man who had earned the right to sleep in his own garden. They say the dead release the summers that they slept through, but that afternoon held him so completely. I do not need the summer to come back the same. I only need the photograph above the kitchen window, above the kitchen window. Trust the afternoon light. The last summer, my father fell asleep in the garden chair, asleep so deep, giving himself to July without a care. The bees and roses keeping him there. I keep the photographs above the kitchen glass, watching him sleep in a summer that is past. Leave your mark. We are still watching. The chair is still there. The July is still his. The garden remembers every afternoon it held him. Oh no, no. My great-grandfather placed a coin above the doorframe of the house he built for love of a woman and a life he meant to keep. Inside those walls, through waking and through From the year that he was born, he said, a man should mark his house before he's dead. Keep placing. Some houses need a coin before they're home. The coin stayed in the plaster through the years, through 3 generations, and the tears of every renovation, every change of wallpaper, of kitchen, of the range, of small decisions that a house requires. Through the dampening and through the fires of winter, nobody removed it from the groove above the door. It had become part of the architecture of the place. The coin is pulling me under. I can hear the door frame thunder, placed above the entrance in the year that he was born. So something of him here would stay above the coming and the going. Coin, door, year, place. Coin, door, year, place. Coin, coin, door, year, place, place. Coin, coin, door, year, place. Coin, door, year, place. Coin, door, year, place. Press stay, press no. Coin, door. Coin, door. Coin, door. When we sold the house, we took the coin out, stood on a chair and dug around about the plaster until the edge of it appeared. A coin so green with age it had adhered to the wall itself. We chipped it free and held it in the kitchen, all of we who were there that day and felt the weight of something placed above a door. The great grandfather none of us had ever met. They say the dead release the homes they marked, but that coin held its year above the door for 90 years. I do not need the house to still be ours. I only need the coin in someone's hand above a door, above a door. Trust the year he was born. My great-grandfather placed the coin above. Whoa, the doorframe of the house he built for love, pressing his birth year into the plaster, building something meant to outlast disaster. Oh, we chipped it free the day we sold the place. 4 generations holding it in that small space. Leave your mark, we are still placing coins. The door frame is still his, the groove is still there. The plaster remembers every year it held that coin. Coin, door, coin, door. Oh, yeah. Coin, door. Oh. My father took me out on a Tuesday night to an empty car park in the orange light of sodium lamps and put me in the seat. Said the wheel is just a conversation with the street. Said you ask it where it wants to go, and it will tell you everything you need to know. Keep asking, some lessons only come at night, in empty places, Installed it twice and killed the lights by mistake. Took a corner wide enough to make him reach instinctively across the space between us for a wheel that was not his place anymore. He pulled his hand back slow, said, "You have it," said the car will know. When the hands upon it trust themselves, he sat beside me quiet while I found the shelves of confidence inside the dark. The car park is pulling me under. I can hear the engine thunder. He sat beside me while I found the feel of something heavy answering the wheel. Drive for me in the orange light. Car wheel night, learn. 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 Car wheel night, car wheel night, learn. Stop, find, stall, no. Car wheel. I drove my daughter to an empty car park last Tuesday evening in the after dark of school, and put her in the seat and heard my father's voice come out before a word. My own arrived, the wheel is just a conversation with the streets. You must ask it where it wants to go, I said, and felt him in the passenger seat instead of me the way I used to feel him there. They say the dead release the things they showed us, but my father came back in an empty car park Tuesday night. I do not need the lesson to be different. I only need my daughter stalling in the orange light. Stalling in the orange light. Just the empty car park. My father took me out on a Tuesday night to an empty car park in the orange light, teaching me to ask the wheel the way he had been asked himself some other day. I sat beside my daughter while she found the conversation with the ground. Leave your mark. We are still learning. The car park is still orange. The wheel is still his lesson. The night remembers every stall that led to driving. My grandfather kept a drawer of rubber bands, collected over decades with both hands. Every band that came into the house, he saved it silent, careful as a mouse. Around a newspaper, around a bill, around a bunch of carrots from the hill. Keep saving. Some collections make sense only after. We laughed about it as his family does, about the small peculiarities, because they seem so harmless and so innocent. A drawer of rubber bands, what could it meant? But after he was gone and we pulled it out, 300 rubber bands or thereabout lay tangled in the drawer, and nobody could throw them out, not even the somebody who threw out everything else with nothing wasted. Every band that came his way, he tasted. Save for me inside the drawer. Band drawer, save, keep. 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 Band drawer, save. Stretch, hold, stretch, known. Band drawer. My mother uses them still from that drawer. Reaches in for one and finds she saw his hand reaching in before her every time. A rubber band becomes a small sublime connection to the man who could not waste a single one of them, who found the taste of usefulness in everything that came through the door and bore his particular claim on things the world considered disposable. They say the dead release the things they gather, but that drawer held 300 bands and counting. I do not need to understand the saving. I only need my mother reaching in and finding one. Reaching in and finding one. Trust the rubber band. My grandfather kept a drawer of rubber bands, collected over decades with both hands, saving everyone that crossed his door, finding use in what the world threw on the floor. My mother reaches in and takes one out, using what he saved without a doubt. Leave your mark. We are still saving. The drawer is still full. The bands are still his. The drawer remembers every hand that could not waste a thing. Last morning my father left the house. He latched the gate behind him, quiet as a mouse, the way he always did. A particular lift and drop of the latch, a small gift of habit to the gate that kept it true against the post, the way he always knew. Keep latching. Some gestures are complete without a witness. My mother watched him from the kitchen glass, not knowing it was the last time he would pass through that gate and latch it from outside. Just watched him do what 40 years had tried, emotions so familiar that the eye forgets to know. It is seeing something until it is not there anymore, and then the eye has got nothing but the absence of the latch. The gate is pulling me under. I can hear the latch drop thunder. One lift and drop the way he always did. A gesture 40 years of mornings here. Latch for me from the outside. Gate, latch, lift, drop. Gate, latch, lift, drop. Gate, latch, lift, drop. Gate, latch, latch it now the same way when I leave. A lift and drop, I did not know I grieve. The learning of until my mother said, one morning watching from the window, babe, of habit that I do it just like him. The lift, the drop, the particular slim adjustment at the end to make it sit against the post exactly as he fit it every morning of his adult life. They say the dead release the doors they close behind them, but my father left his latch in my right hand. I do not need to know, I learned it from him. I only need my mother watching from the kitchen window. From the kitchen window. From the kitchen window. Trust the lift and drop. The last morning my father left the house. He latched the gate behind him, quiet as a mouse, doing what 40 years had made invisible, a gesture at the threshold of the permissible. I latch it now the same way every time. My mother at the window every time. Leave your mark, we are still latching. The gate is still true, the post is still his. The latch remembers every morning hand that dropped it. Kept every birthday card she got in a shoebox under the bed, the lot of them from 40 years of being loved by people whose handwriting had shoved itself into her life one day a year. A record of whoever held her dear. Keep it. Some shoeboxes are really archives. After she was gone, we opened it and found the handwriting of everyone who fit into her life, arranged in no order, just the decades mixed together in the dust of a shoebox, 40 years of different hands, writing love in all its reprimands, and ordinary versions on the inside of cards with flowers, cards with countryside, cards with jokes that nobody remember. The shoebox is pulling me under. I can hear the birthday card thunder. 40 years of handwriting from the ones who loved her through the winters and the suns. Write for me inside the card. Card hand box, keep 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 I found my own cards and they're from age 7. Handwriting so different from the 11-year-old version and the teenager and the adult, each card a stranger, wearing my name in a different hand, as if the years produced a different man who loved But that shoebox held 40 years of everyone. I do not need the cards to be in order. I only need to find my 7-year-old handwriting in the pile. My 7-year-old handwriting in the pile. Just a shoebox.
My mother kept every birthday card she got in a shoebox under the bed, the lot.
Of 40 years of people writing love.
40 years of people writing love.
In every hand that ever rose above. A card to say she mattered on that day.
I found my own card
from so far away.
Leave your mark.
We are still writing. The shoebox is still full. The handwriting is still hers. The cards remember every year somebody reached for a pen. My grandmother made soup when someone broke. Not the bone kind, but the deeper kind that spoke of something structural giving way inside. A loss, a failure, something that had died. That was not a person, just a version of the life you thought you had a certain. Keep cooking. Some soups are made for cracks, not coals. She never asked what happened, never pressed for details, just appeared and did the rest. With vegetables and stock and something low on the stove for longer than you know. It's strictly necessary for the soup. She cooked it long because the loop of smelling something good for several hours does more for the broken than the powers of any word she ever could have said.
The soup is pulling me under.
I can hear the low flame thunder.
She cooked it long because the smell alone
could've reached the pot of broken that was born.
Cook for me on the low flame. Soup, flame smell long. Soup, 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 flame smell long.
Soup, 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 flame, flame, smell long.
Flame smells long.
Soup, soup, flame,
Flame smells long. Smells long.
Soup, flame, smell long. Cook, wait, cook, no.
Soup, flame.
I'm making now when someone in my house goes quiet in that particular mouse. Like way of someone broken, trying not to take up space inside the pain they've got. I do not ask, I go to the kitchen, find the vegetables and start and let the blind comfort of the smell do what it did for me when I was broken as a kid. And she appeared without a word and cooked.
They say the dead release the remedies they carry,
But my grandmother left her soup in my hands.
I do not need the recipe to be exact.
I only need the smell to reach the broken part of whoever needs it.
Whoever needs it.
Trust the low flame. My grandmother made soup when someone broke. Not the bone kind, but the deeper kind that spoke
person it was made for.
Uncle came to stay for just a week, 40 years ago and at its peak. The week became a month, became a year, became the rest of his life lived in here. But the suitcase never fully went away. He kept it partially packed every day. Keep staying. Some people arrive, but never quite unpack. Not full, not empty, just a middle state of readiness that let him navigate the question of belonging in a house that was not his. He moved quiet as a mouse through every room as if he might still leave tomorrow. Kept one hand inside the sleeve of going, just in case the call came through from somewhere that would tell him what to do with all the years that had accumulated. The suitcase is pulling me under. I can hear the half-pack thunder. 40 years of staying without landing, a life conducted from a partial standing, packed for me between the staying and the going. Case, have, stay, go. Case, have, stay, go. Case, have, stay, stay, go. Go. Case, have, stay, go. Go. Case, have, stay, go. Go. Go.
Pack, leave, pack, no case, have.
Hey.
Pack, leave, pack, no case, have.
Oh.
Pack, leave, pack, no case, have.
Yeah. When he died, we found the suitcase still half packed beside the wardrobe on the sill of a window facing out toward the road, as if the exit was part of the code. He lived by all those years, the partial leaving, the readiness that kept him from believing fully in the staying, and yet here he was 40 years later, still here, more rooted than he ever let himself know.
They say the dead release the roads they kept their eyes on.
But my uncle kept one hand in going for 40 years.
I do not need the suitcase to be empty.
I only need to know he stayed in spite of it.
Stayed in spite of it.
Trust the half-packed bag. My uncle came to stay for just a week, 40 years ago, and at its peak, the week became his life, became his home, became the place he never left alone. Oh, we found the suitcase half-packed when he died, still facing out the window, still inside. Leave your mark.
We are still half-packed.
The window still faces the road. The suitcase is still his.
The wardrobe
Remembers every morning he did not leave.